Hello, my sweet peaches, and welcome back to a new video over on my new island with my new channel name and a new PC. Everything is new here today on this video, and if you are new here, welcome. Hello, I am Sophie. I'm so happy to have you here. And yeah, we're basically gonna be talking about all of this new stuff today. I'm gonna show you off my new island. It's kind of a lie saying it's new. I've had it for over a month now. I just haven't shown it on YouTube yet because I haven't made a video in a month, which was not planned. Things happened. I will discuss it more. But yeah, I want to show off to you all what I've been doing. I'm mainly going to focus on my entrance and just kind of talk about what I did and my thought process and all that stuff, how you could replicate builds on your own island, make it work for your own theme, all of that good stuff. I am also at the end gonna show you all a little sneak peek of like other areas of my island, like some of the neighborhoods I've done, some of the terraforming I've done. And during that part, I think I'm just gonna talk about all the newness, like the new channel name, the new me, the new everything that is happening. And yeah, we're just gonna dive right in to this beautiful island. We are here on a beautiful foggy morning. I love the fog in this game. It is so magical. It adds so much atmosphere. So I'm so excited I managed to catch it for this little welcome tour. Anyways, I should start with my map. That's where you always have to start with the tour. And this is the lovely island of Toadstool. I think I have briefly discussed this island maybe in a previous video, but it's supposed to be like autumn kidcore. But it also is, it's just like everything, honestly. It's farm core, a little cottage core. We are just everything core today. I am just building what I want to build. And my character here, I have Wendy. If you all are fans of Squishmallows, you are probably familiar with Wendy the Frog. I thought it'd be cute to name my character Wendy, because you know, toadstool, frogs, Wendy, you know. It was a little dumb choice though, because I then realized later that Wendy was on my list of villagers to get, so we have two Wendys, but I think it's kind of silly and maybe realistic, you know, because sometimes you live in a small town and out of the like 11 inhabitants, yeah, 2 of them have the same name. It happens. Anyways, we also have Nate, Stitches, Biscuit, Joey, Fauna, Deirdre, Pudge, Timbra, and Vesta. All the cutie pies in this household today. I've done a little terraforming, as you can see. I did want to work with the natural map a lot, which it might still change. Honestly, this is getting pretty close to done for terraforming. I mostly just want to focus on decorating on this island. But yeah, I did do a little bit. And I mean, I'll show it more once the island's actually done, of course. This is just an entrance, a welcome. I'm just excited to show everything because I haven't shown like anything. But I have, basically, if you noticed on my map, my resident services is very far away, but I didn't want this huge grand entrance, this like crazy, you know, massive thing. So I put cliffs on either side and made these big waterfalls with the bridge. It kind of makes it feel more cozy, because yeah, I'll show it again. Resident services is very far away, which I'm very excited for. I was able to fit a lot from here to the resident services. It's very large for an entrance, quote unquote. But I wanted it to feel a little more cozy. Since I said this is a kidcore island, it's got a lot of kind of farm, rustic, kind of just like magical elements. Also has some Halloween vibes. I don't think it'll be done by it might be done by Halloween actually, we'll see, but I'm not gonna plan on it. It might be more of a do it by Thanksgiving or Turkey Day as it is called in this game, but we will see. But yeah, my decorating scheme is basically just mushrooms and pumpkins everywhere, which honestly, that's fall. I feel like fall is one of the easiest seasons to decorate in for sure, because you can just put pumpkins everywhere. And once you cross this bridge, you come into this sort of like central plaza with this gorgeous brick code pattern. I'm pretty sure it's on my Pinterest, which I always have my Pinterest linked in my description. I have a board that there's sections for each island that I've done, so it should be there. If it is not, I will update it. But yeah, I have this big plaza that you come to, and there's this little display with the pumpkin carriage and all of the pumpkin-y items around it, and a bunch of flowers. It's just super cute. And it's nice because from this plaza, there's several different ways you can go. You can go over to the right, and that will take you, as you can see, to the shops. Able Sisters is a little farther ways back from there, but I won't show it today since it's not decorated. And then this way goes to the neighborhood, which we will walk by here a little bit later towards the end of the video. But for now, we are going to go to the left because this is where it actually leads to resident services. And that is like the main entrance part. Because I guess resident services is also the entrance, you know, if you're visiting via dream address. The girls are talking. Oh my god, is there gonna be drama? Is there gonna be drama? Oh my gosh, I'm like, I feel like I can't go too quickly now. I have to make sure we stay over here long enough to see what goes down. But anyways, we've got a froggy pond with a little cute froggy face. I actually had built this over on my island Peach, which is fairy core themed, but I'm running out of space on that island and I was like, oh my god, I need more room for other builds. So I did get rid of it and I thought, why don't I recreate it on Toadstool? Because my island is literally kid core froggy fall. Like, hello? How can I not have a giant frog shaped pond? Which I think this is such a cute idea. You could also do totally different shapes. Like you can do butterfly ponds, which I do have on my fairy core island. I can imagine also doing this as a jack-o'-lantern. Like you'd probably just round out that little edge of like where the cheek and the eye meet and then extend this part here up a little more so that's a stem. Oh, no drama. I suppose that's good, but I kind of like the drama. I kind of like watching them get into fights and stomp around with their cute little stompy feet. I think it's cute. Maybe it's bad that I like the drama, but they're just so cute. And basically I made this giant circular path that goes all the way around this pond, which I think is really, really fun. It's great for an island like this where you have a massive entrance and you want to take up a lot of space, which I did because I don't want to spend like 6 months on this island. I would like to get it done before Christmas at the very least so I could start my Christmas island, you know, at a reasonable time. But it is nice because you can have it connect to so many things. I haven't built down here yet. This is currently just flower and pumpkin storage, but I'm gonna have like a market over here and all sorts of like little shops. I might do like food trucks or a coffee stand. I'll just have to see what I have space for. And yeah, so it's cute because you can have little paths branching all over the place. So this is kind of a fun build to do in like a central area or whether it's like your entrance or just the middle of your island or wherever. It's really, really cute. And obviously resident services with my very shitty flag that I designed. I still want to fix it up and make it a little better. This was a very rough first draft, okay? It's gonna get better. I also have this little pumpkin patch, like community garden vibe. I think it looks very, very cute tucked in here. Because I did want it to be very farm core energy. We just love the farming vibes. And then I'm probably going to put a path up this way and it will lead back to the museum, which you can kind of see it through the fog in the distance. It's back there. Here it is. So yeah, it's just gonna be, it's kind of a fun entrance, lots of paths. Like honestly, it's not really, there aren't really any builds. I mean, I guess the lake is a build, but it's mainly just pathways with lots of little decorations. But I think that kind of works for an entrance because obviously you want it to lead to the rest of the island. I wanted this island to have like lots of different ways you could go because I tend to build islands where there's only one way to walk, and that tends to actually annoy me. Like when I'm on an island and there's only one way to go, I get lost. So I wanted to do an island where there's many different ways. Like when you tour this island and walk around it yourself, you'll be able to easily get to everywhere you want to go. You know, there's several ways to get to Nooks. There's several ways to get to this area or resident services or whatever. That's basically it for my entrance, but I am going to continue walking along and I'm going to show my neighborhood area. I've pretty much placed all of the houses except for 2, and I've decorated almost all of them. I think I've decorated all of them. And I also have like a little land bridge area, but while I'm walking through it, I'm not really going to be talking about the builds. I kind of am going to be talking more about my channel and the changes that I've had. Don't worry, I will do a video at some point where I actually go in depth with my neighborhood. That'll maybe just be a little bit later, just because, oh my god, they're all joining me. Oh my god, wait, photo op. Wait, this is so cute. This is so blessed. I have to say, okay, confession. Wendy, you gotta stop right in front of me, really? confession, I filmed this video already. I filmed this like 2 days ago, but it was a mess. I was babbling. It was terrible. I was just coming down with a cold, which I didn't realize. I am now towards the end of the cold, I hope. So, yeah, it's a nightmare. This is a much more blessed filming of this tour. I can't even see you. You're so cute. Hi, Wendy. How are you, Wendy? I love that we're both Wendy. It like confuses me every time. I'm like, why am I also Wendy? But yeah, so if you want to just chill out, hear what I have to say, and see what my island looks like, a little sneak peek, go ahead and listen. But basically, yeah, so it's been a month since I've made a YouTube video. I didn't really plan on that, just a bunch of stuff came up. As I said, I got a new PC. That did take me a little while to like set up. I've just been using the same laptop for so many years, and I got this big fancy schmunchy computer, and it took a little while to set up. I was crazy busy with work, you know, so I wasn't able to set it up as quickly as I thought. Like, I thought I'd get it done in a day, but it took me like a week or two to like get everything plugged in, get all of my apps downloaded and all that stuff, and then I like reset up all of my like stuff on OBS, like for filming. I had to like re-add my mic and everything. I think there is a way to import it, but I was lazy and I just redid everything, which is probably more work, but I'm just stubborn sometimes. But anyways, yeah, so I got a new PC, so I took some time off. I've also just had, work has been busy. I've had some things going on in my personal life I'm not really gonna go into, but it's just been a busy, crazy month. And I just didn't really have the energy to make a video. I just thought if I did, it would be really like half-assed and forced and not good. And I wanted to wait until I had the energy to actually make something good for you all. I didn't want you all to be watching some sucky video that I like crapped out, you know? Because I like making good content. As much as I wish I could churn stuff out like crazy, because that's what the algorithm likes, I would rather make stuff that I'm actually proud of and that you all enjoy watching. And the biggest change for me has been I changed my username. I didn't even say. I used to be Peachy Sophie. So if you're like, who the hell is this person? That's who I was. You probably followed me when that was my username. I'm now the Peach Fae. It's not a massive change, but it is a big change to me. Which one of the reasons why I wanted to change it was because Peachy Sophie wasn't available everywhere. Like, my Instagram had an extra E at the end, which isn't a huge deal, but it like really drove me insane, I have to admit. I'm gonna casually just take a couple photos while we walk around because I need to post to Instagram. Speaking of Instagram. But yeah, I'm the Peach Fae on Instagram, and the Peach Fae Games is where I post my Animal Crossing photos, and eventually maybe other games, if I want to. Oh yeah, I need to put a house here. I kind of forgot about that. I have to do that still. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to change it, like, also not just because it wasn't available everywhere. I wanted to feel like, I don't want to say it felt like I wanted to be more of a brand, because that's like kind of gross and sounds really like annoying content creator-y of me, but I just wanted it kind of is what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to basically be like more obvious, like what I'm all about, because I have a lot of stuff I do. Obviously here on YouTube I do gaming, I do Animal Crossing, but I also make art and I write, and I would eventually love to do lifestyle stuff. Like, I really want to eventually do vlogs on YouTube, like show you around my day-to-day life and all that good stuff. And I just felt like I wanted something that really kind of showed my niche, you know, like what is your aesthetic, what's your vibe? And I really wanted to have something related to fairies in my name, because I feel like that's really where all of my many different hobbies and interests overlap. You know, obviously Animal Crossing, I mean, I do a lot of themes, but I tend to go more natural, whimsical. My main island is fairy core. It's definitely my favorite theme. I don't know why I opened the talk menu there. Or chat menu, chat menu, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I love fairy core. I recently got Stardew on my PC and I'm playing it with mods. It is so fun with mods. It's a very fairy core pink aesthetic farm. That's just kind of my thing in general, you know? And then yeah, my art, I love drawing fairies and like mythical creatures and all that kind of stuff. A lot of my writing is like fantasy or fiction. It's just kind of my brand. It's where everything overlaps. So I just wanted that to be more obvious in my name, because I feel like Peachy Sophie, like the only thing that really said was that my name is Sophie. and that I like peaches, which isn't even really true. I do like peaches, but they're not even my favorite fruit, I must admit. But I did still want to keep the peach thing, because even though it's not my like favoriteest thing ever, it's kind of become my brand. My island is named Peach, not this one, the other one that's my original March 20th, 2020 island that I never reset. All like my starter farm is named Peach. That's kind of my go-to name, like for video games when I have to name something. I just call it Peach now. And like it's kind of my nickname. Like my mom literally calls me Peachy, so I'm like, I feel like I can't totally abandon the Peach brand, because it's literally become me. It's just who I am. So yeah, I changed my username. I know that's not a huge deal to some of you. Maybe you're like, okay, whatever, it barely changed, but to me it's just really exciting because it's just been like a mental shift for me. I've always wanted to do more, like I said. Like I want to branch out my content. I want to do more stuff. I really want to get back into art. I've been really inspired to draw and paint again. And so I want to maybe even share some of that here on YouTube. Maybe film some videos of me doing some speed paints and stuff, which is basically like, if you're not familiar, it's basically like sped up footage of me painting. So like a speed build, but painting or drawing or whatever. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of change it up. Don't worry, the Animal Crossing content not going anywhere. I still want to post a lot of Animal Crossing, but I might also do other games like some Stardew or The Sims. And yeah, I also would love to include art. I just want to do a little bit of everything. I know some of y'all might not be into that, and that is fine. I get that. There's plenty of people I watch who do variety stuff, and I'm only really interested in certain things. But I hope that some of you will enjoy it. I meant to stunt this tree. Well, at least it gave me money. At least I got money out of it. But yeah, I just want to do all sorts of different stuff. And kind of on that note was also how earlier I was saying that I don't want to do, let me fix my path here. I think I just moved this house. I'm kind of overdoing speed builds, I have to say. I haven't really done a speed build in forever, so I don't know if y'all even really care, but I don't know. I started YouTube always making speed builds because at the time that was what was really big and trendy, and I thought that was what was gonna draw on lots of viewers. Honestly, I hate speed builds. I've not watching them, making them. I'm so bad at filming them. They, like, some YouTubers will be like, oh my god, I have like 2 hours of footage for this build, you guys. And I'm like, I usually would have like 4 to 6 hours of footage for a speed build. I'm really, really, really slow. And everything I've ever built on a video, I end up tearing down later. Like, I hate everything I do in speed builds. They're just not, wait, you know what? Actually, I want a rug. I want a rug right here. I want a front rug. I'm sorry, I'm like, I did not mean to decorate and turn this into a Let's Play, but I see a messed up code and I'm like, I must fix it. Also, yeah, sneak peek at all my codes. I still have so much room. I wish I had this much room on my other island. Dear Lord. I never have slots. But yeah, anyways, they're not fun for me. They take so long. It takes so much editing. I hate them. They always turn out terrible. And to be honest, I don't really get views on it. And that's not really like the end goal here, that I want views. Like, I'm gonna make my videos even if they don't get views, but it's like, why would I force myself to do something that I hate when it's not even getting views, you know? If it was getting tons and tons of views, I'd maybe push myself to do them more, but they're not. So like, I'm just gonna get rid of it. But I still want to show off my islands because I love creating things and sharing things with you all. So yeah, I'll probably just do more videos like this where I'm just kind of walking around and showing my stuff. They're not all gonna be this rambly. It's just been a month and I had some big channel changes that I wanted to discuss a little bit. So yeah, that was basically what I wanted to say, is that yeah, we're gonna have lots of new content. Oh, I didn't mention, I am going to be modding this Switch once this island is done. I've wanted to mod it for literal years, and I know some people aren't into that, which if you're not, that's okay, I guess. You can watch other people. There's plenty of creators that don't do modded stuff. But I still will, in my videos that have modded stuff, like suggest like, oh, if you don't have access to this item or this terraforming feature because your island is not modded, like, here's something else you could do. Because I still think it's super, super valid. I know a lot of people feel bad, like, oh, I'm not relevant anymore because my island's not modded. But I disagree. Like, look how cute this island is, and nothing on here is modded. It's kind of like also like after 2.0 came out, I would sometimes visit an old dream address that was like pre 2.0, and they're still cute. It's like, oh, you don't have the wheat fields and the castle walls, but it's still a cute island. And I think the same goes for unmodded islands, you know? And that's the same thing in New Leaf. I was not able to mod my DS in the New Leaf days, and I still loved my town even though it wasn't modded. I wished I could have, but you know, which is part of why I'm excited to do it now, but it's totally valid to not do mods, and your island is still gorgeous. And you can still take design advice, hopefully, from my videos, even when I do have ridiculous, crazy, like giant trees and shit, from the mods. But I'm gonna end that up here. I've been talking for like 20 minutes, which is insane. For just a quick check-in video. But yeah, that is just everything that's been on my mind. I'm pretty sure I said everything I wanted to say. But yeah, I'm still gonna post content for Animal Crossing. It just will be a little different, more stuff like this. I'm still gonna do the island tours. I have a couple that I've been meaning to film for over a month now. I'm very sorry if any of you who've been waiting on me to film your island have not seen it yet. I'm being so slow about it. I feel terrible. I reached out to a couple people like literal months ago saying, oh, I'm gonna film a tour. And here I am, haven't. Cause yeah, life's been crazy busy. I did also want to note, if you were checking my community feed, I did post a while back. We did have a loss in the family recently. My sister had to say goodbye to her sweet baby kitten, Remy, who she just adopted, and she was raising some money for it. And I don't like asking for money. She doesn't like asking for money. We feel very awkward about it. Oh my god, Vesta doesn't mind asking for money. Vesta says, give me your fucking money. Give me your attention, bitch. Pay attention. She's so cute. She's so cute! Look at her horn. She looks like candy corn. What, I read that as my dad's back ZD, and I was like, ew, back ZD. I was like, what kind of acne shit is that? Okay, I'm so sorry. What a transition after talking about death. But anyways, yeah, we do have a little GoFundMe going on, and I will post, I will post the link to it in my description below. So if you are able to give even just $1 or a few, consider doing that if you can, because yeah, there were a lot of vet costs, and it was really, really awful just, you know, having to go into so much debt after losing someone, and yeah, it sucked. So I just wanted to say that before I wrap up the video, if you did make it this far, because I think if you made it this far, you're one of the cool kids, you're one of the homies, you're one of the people who really, really cares and likes my content, so I thought I would give that little plea, that little spiel for you all. But anyways, thank you all so much for listening to me ramble and say like 700,000 different things. I feel like I just talked so quickly. My mouth is like dry. I'm like, I need to go chug water. Anyways, like the video, leave a comment if you want, check out that, I don't know what to call it, fundraiser, GoFundMe, whatever, money thingy if you want, if you can. It really means a lot to me. Thank you all so much for hanging out, listening to me babble, all that good stuff. You are amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. Stay peachy.